Sweet. Sweet. Oh, sorry. Hello. I was looking at the comments. It is now. People asking why it's Monday. People say you're muted. Lloyd, we can't hear you. Yeah. Oh no, the bastards. Sorry. I think that they're lying. They're lying. Yeah, I think so.
Testing, testing, 1, 2. I think we're back in the building. Better audio now? All right, whoa. First of all, Jeremy Griffiths is in the chat there. Yo, and he's just sent it a super chat. And Sean has just sent the super chat as well. Drop some fire. Dude, Jeremy, that family photo you put up the other day, dude, is beautiful, man. I hope you guys are having a great holiday season so far. I feel like an idiot for not having the audio on then, Jake.
Was it actually off?
I think it was off.
I thought you were just getting trolled.
Can you guys hear Jake as well?
Hopefully not.
Much better now. So, so the reason it's a Monday service, not a Sunday service, is because I wish I had a cooler excuse, but I stupidly booked my kid tickets to see Santa, and I didn't check the day. I just checked the date, and I booked it like 6 weeks ago. So 5:15 yesterday, instead of doing a Sunday service, I was looking at Santa, the real Santa, by the way. But Jake, what are some of the comments saying?
Yeah, lots of fire emojis and all mentalism, no audio needed. Jake sounds like he's in a cave. Well, I need
And then
to
Mike
fix that. I
says,
actually am in a cave, but
Liverpool's a cave, right?
in a sense, yeah. You could call it that. Some people have called it worse.
If Jeremy's still watching, Jeremy, are you doing Blackpool this year? Also, in general, Blackpool roll call. Who is going to Blackpool this year? Let us know in the comments down below.
just to add on to the issues as well, they say that you're frozen now.
Me, okay, this is going swimmingly so far. I can actually.
I think the whole screen's frozen.
I can see. It's what's the issue with then?
It's Welsh internet.
Winternet. How do I get this back up and running? Let me try and
read the first line in a nice, loud, clear voice.
The man will.
I've got to wait for my YouTube to catch up.
This is, at least you guys know this is live.
Yes, this definitely isn't pre-recorded. Yesterday.
All right, we're back. Can everyone see us loud and clear? Are we all good?
Looks like it.
All your ID frozen. Jasper Cherry says yes to Blackpool. Any updates to Maxim soon? We're probably going to do a big Maxim update as well as a Cognito update a little bit later on in the year to warrant us time to just like put a huge update into both of them. If me and Jake freeze again, by the way, please let us know in the comments.
Especially if it's on like a really ugly face.
Yeah, if I'm like... The echo of Jake now. How is there an echo of
Jesus
Jake?
Christ.
Wait a minute, okay. Let me try and figure this out.
Testing. We can hear echo. Oh my God. Jake is echoing. Thank you.
All right. Final time. Does this work?
now Lloyd's audio is gone again. But no more Jake echo.
Yo, Jeremy, are you doing Blackpool or Session and or both? They're not far apart from each other. You could totally stay in the UK for like a month.
You're muted again, Lloyd.
No audio for Lloyd? Yes, yes. Wait. There we go. There we go. Yeah, no echo now. Okay. Yes, we're all good. Okay, everyone's saying yes, the audio is good. We're nearly 10 minutes in. We're basically, all this testing is just to give people time to get into the stream. But in 4 minutes time, we're going to start the contest. So Jake, do you want to explain what's going on this week?
It's a mentalism competition. Thrown straight into it there. Yeah, I mean, people were given 2 weeks to come up with an original presentation, an original routine, an original method, or just any kind of tweak to a classic or traditional mentalism. Just come up with something that was new, maybe that we hadn't seen before, or yeah. And
the winner will be chosen just like last time. So 2 weeks ago, at the end of the videos, there will be Alex Bow drop some fire and some love for Alex there for the super chat. This is why you don't mess with the Sunday service, Lloyd, you naughty boy. Just like last week, there will be a QR code and a URL at the end of the videos for you to scan and go off and pick your winner. And there's going to be 2 winners like last time. The winner picked by all of you and the winner that me and Jake are going to pick privately behind the scenes. The main winner is going to receive the brand new Color Psychology from Vulpine Productions and Adam Wilber. It's a brand new effect. I'm actually going to play you guys the trailer before we begin so you know what it's all about. But it's over $100 and Adam Wilber, a really, really dear, sweet friend of mine, has offered it up. So whoever wins is going to get Color Psychology. And then whoever me and Jake pick, Jake, do you want to explain what they're going to get?
Yeah, Sam Sugarman, the lovely little Welsh magician, has offered up the perfect pen, which is pretty cool. And then a £15 download of your choice, $20 about.
Brilliant. So the perfect pen is an incredible magic prop that everybody needs, no matter what sort of magic they do, and mentalism mainly. And like Jake said, a download of your choice. And also a Sunday service mug from yours truly. So everything is up to play for. And it's now 1 minute to 10 past, so I'll give people 1 more minute to join the stream. Look at my hair today, Jake. I need to grow my locks out like you. What do you think?
This is just from being stuck inside for so long.
Jake hasn't actually left the house in 19 years.
Yeah. If not longer.
So somebody did ask, just before we go live, how do they enter the contest? Anyone who wants to enter, these are all. So this is a Society of Secrets contest, which is my Patreon group. So if you want to enter the contest it'll be just over 2 weeks time, because that's I think about 2 weeks time roughly. Just go to patreon.com/LloydB, and you can sign up and join the Discord, and there you can enter the contest. So I'm sure Alex, our incredible admin, will drop the link in the chat. But let's do it.
Excellent. Exciting.
Y'all ready for the... So I'm going to play you guys Color Psychology to show you the trailer because it's so good. And then we're going to go straight into the performances. And I'll let you know, there's over an hour of competition entrance. So this is going to be crazy.
Read the first line in a nice, loud, clear voice.
The man will pick
blue. Next
There's
line.
no audio on that, right?
The woman will pick green.
Green.
Can you guys
I
see the
can't
audio?
see.
Can you guys hear the audio of this? We play it now.
Next line.
Let us know if you can hear the audio of the trailer.
Glasses will pick red.
Red. Leaving me with.
I will be left with the yellow.
Yeah! 4 for 4, baby. Thank you very much.
I've always loved those detective movies where the detective could ask 1 or 2 simple questions or make a few small observations, yet still decipher a ton of information about the subject. I think there's a really cool hook line in the world of magic and mentalism when we're talking about psychology and how we can use psychology to our advantage. I'd like to introduce you to color psychology. This effect plays on this plot. If I know a little bit about you as a person, I'll know exactly what color you're going to pick each and every time. So imagine this. We ask 3 spectators to come up on stage. Each one of them is shown a wallet. Each wallet has a color that corresponds to the color of the wallet. All 3 spectators get to freely choose the color that they would like, leaving the magician with 1 color for themselves. As the 3 spectators open their slips and read the prediction, they're hit with a bunch of humor until the very last slip is read, where everything comes together, proving we knew the outcome from the very start. Color psychology is my take on a chair test. For the last 10 years, I've always had some sort of chair test in my shows. The problem was, it became harder and harder to find the correct chairs I needed and make sure everything I needed for that effect was on stage or at the event when I was ready to perform. Now, if you don't know what a chair test is, it's essentially where a bunch of spectators randomly decide on a color or a placement that they're standing on stage, and the magician can show that through all the shuffle and all the decisions, we knew what the outcome would be from the start. Color psychology shrinks that down into what I'm holding in my hands. No need for chairs or huge stages. Color psychology can be performed just as well in a close-up strolling environment as it can on stage for 1,000 people. Now, with every product we put out at Volpine, we will not release it unless it's been real-world road tested for live paying audiences for a minimum of 6 months. I've had color psychology in my professional set for over a year now, and I have to say I don't ever see myself taking it out. It gives me 5 to 8 minutes on stage of rock-solid entertainment and nothing more than what fits in my hands right now. We always talk about pack small and play big, but there's a reason. If you're out there working for real people, you understand the importance of having a diabolical piece of kit that doesn't take up a lot of space. These wallets are made specifically to be as bright as possible under stage lights. So no matter what performing environment you're in, you can still fill the entire stage with nothing more than 4 leather wallets. Now, each one of the 4 wallets are made to Volpine Creation standards with colored stitching as well as a die that will last a lifetime. This is the same set that I've been using in every show for the last year, and it looks just as good today as it did fresh out of the box. Think about the impossibility of 3 random spectators having completely free choices of a color and still knowing the outcome each and every time. Now, magicians and mentalists out there are going to know that there's some method behind this, and I have to be honest with you, I'm very proud of this method. I'm not going to expose it here in the trailer, but if you'd like to know exactly how this works, so you're not spending money on something you're not actually going to use, shoot me an email directly, and I'll send you the tutorial of exactly how this works so you'll know if it's right for you and your shows. At the end of this trailer, there'll be a full performance of color psychology being performed in somewhat of a parlor setting at the Chicago Magic Lounge. It'll give you a good understanding of exactly how I perform the routine and exactly what you'll be getting when you purchase color psychology. Now, with every product here at Volpine, you don't have to be limited to my performing style. There's going to be my presentation for both the close-up and the stand-up version, as well as 5 other friend mentalists and magicians. So no matter what your taste is, there'll be something on here that fits your style. While the psychology of color is a great hook line, you're not limited to color specifically. One of the last shows I did was for an owner of a pharmacy. So instead of them being colors, we used the same wallets, but we put stickers of items in a pharmacy on it. We give you all the templates and instructions you need to personalize this for you and your clients. When you purchase color psychology, you'll get it in a nice hard cardboard box that isn't too big and extravagant. This is how I travel from gig to gig. I put all 4 wallets in here, locked, loaded, and ready to go. There's something very memorable about the idea of the psychology behind color. I love the story of this trick. I love all the little laugh lines and gags that come with it. What I think good magic is when we can be ourselves on stage and the props allow us the freedom to really relate and connect with an audience. That's exactly what color psychology does. This kit allows you to get exactly what you need in a fraction of a second. We make it very, very easy to find, so there's no fumbling, and everything is staged to look exactly as it should for a true mirror. So if you're looking for a piece that you can immediately put into either your strolling sets or your stand-up sets, I think color psychology is worth a look. Thanks so much for your time and attention. If you stay tuned, you'll see a full, uncut performance of color psychology.
So that is incredible. It's one thing that Adam Wilber knows. It's the strongest magic to perform. I say this all the time. I don't think I've met another magician in my entire life that loves maybe Craig Petty, but there'd be a serious contest between them both. Adam loves performing, and the dude just knows how to rock a room. So when he introduced this at Blackpool last year, and he was just frying magicians with it, it was just incredible to see. So the fact that this is finally out, it was debuted at Blackpool last year, huge reactions. Now it's available, and somebody is going to win that today, Jake.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
It's pretty
Adam's
insane.
such a dude.
Yeah. He's the magician I want to be when I grow up. With that being said, say that again. Say that again.
I just said same, man, same. When I'm older.
Yeah. So with that being said, it's time for our very first entry. For some reason, I can't hear the audio of the entry, so I'm going to watch each one individually as we're playing. So I'll be muting my mic. I don't know if Jake's going to be doing the same, but everybody, It's time for the first entry. So let's all... And here's the thing. I don't know about you, Jake, but I haven't literally... The first week I'd watched one or two beforehand. I haven't seen one single entry this time. So I am completely blind to these. I have no idea what's coming.
Oh, amazing.
So it's time for the very first entry. Let's get it going. This is from DS Magic.
Alright, so this is my entry for the competition. I have my nephew Jesse here. Jesse, say hi.
Hi.
Just to confirm, do you know what's about to happen at all right now?
No.
Alright, good. So, one of my favorite movies growing up was The Matrix. The Matrix was just like super iconic movie. It had a lot of different things that happened that kind of, in my opinion, represent things that happen today. So the feeling they kind of gave me when I first seen the movie is similar to the feeling of magic when I first seen my first magic trick done. And like the first time that I had my mind blown from somebody reading my mind. That shit's just crazy. So hopefully I can kind of give you that same feeling I got. Right here, I have some cards. It's just protection. But these cards have different character names on them. So we got like the Oracle, Cypher, Trinity, the Priestess, the Lady in the Red Dress, Morpheus, Tank, Neo, all the basic characters. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of shuffle it up here. I'm going to also have you shuffle them too. That way you know it's completely fair. Go ahead and shuffle those. And when you feel like it's completely random, let me know. Satisfied?
Yep.
No way either one of us can know the order of the cards right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so just gonna go through and have you pick a card. Just put your finger on it. This one here.
Yep.
Go ahead and take it. And we'll place it in here for now. And so now going to make a quick prediction. Actually, before I write the prediction, do me a favor. Go ahead and just sign your name across there for me. Thank you. Right, so now I have my prediction. I'm going to set it down right there for now. So now one of them, I would say, most iconic parts in the movie that a lot of people will remember is the red pill, blue pill. So here I have a red pill and a blue pill. I'm going to give you the choice of which one you would like to have.
Red pill.
Go ahead and take it. Alright, so we will come back to that later. We had you choose a character, correct?
Yes.
Go ahead and look at the character. Don't let me see it. Don't say it out loud. Just memorize it.
Alright.
You got it?
Yep.
Alright, so I have a character list here. It's different characters just like here. To 20 different people. I'm going to turn my head, find your character, and remember the number. Let me know when you're done.
Alright.
Right? Don't need that anymore. So you have a number associated with your character, correct?
Correct.
So this is what we're going to do. Take the first letter of the number. So if you were to spell it out, so like if it was 3, it would be T-H-R-E-E. You spell it out. Take the first letter of the number. Got it?
Got it.
Forget about the rest of it.
Okay.
Can you associate this letter with the spelling of a color?
Yes.
Okay? Go ahead and just remember that. We'll come back to that in a second. So, we will come back to the red pill. Here, you chose red. Go ahead and open it up for me.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
Okay. So, as you see here, at your name, there is a message that I wrote. My prediction, what does it say?
Welcome to Wonderland Matrix, red pill.
So there's that there. So now, I'm going to make another prediction about your character. Give me 1 second. Go ahead and spell the character's name in your head for me. Just kind of look at me in the eye. Pretty sure I have it. And actually, before I write it, go ahead and write your name there for me. Okay, so I now have my second prediction there. The first, you were thinking of a fruit, correct?
Yes.
Go ahead and picture this fruit as if it's sitting right in between us. Just visualize it nice and big. Actually, I have a feeling that it's more on the smaller scale. There's technically different types of these, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so one weird thing, I'm very familiar with this fruit considering I'm from Florida. It's very popular there. Are you currently thinking of an orange?
Yes.
Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, back to your character here. I said I have another prediction, correct?
Correct.
Right. And what does that say?
Mr. Anderson?
Was that your character?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Well, remember how I said that, like, a lot of the special effects and all that kind of, for me, created magic and gave me the feeling of magic? You put your hand out for me. You place that there. And also place your chosen card on top. Can you sandwich those? And just think about your character for me. You feeling anything? Does it feel different at all?
It feels warmer.
Warmer?
Yeah.
That means it's working. It's the magic of the Matrix. You chose the red pill. We're getting deeper down into the rabbit hole. The deeper it goes, the crazier shit happens. Go ahead and check out what's there now. We'll show yours first. The card you chose, which is Neo. That's crazy. So you found the one.
What? Wait.
Show the camera. And that is my routine. Sorry it's so long, guys.
So good. So good, dude.
It's great. Really, really good.
Just thematically, just to take people down that rabbit hole. And those little moments like when you opened the pill and it had the message inside there. Just a really smart touch to put that on there. And then to bring everything together at the
completely.
end. That was an amazing entrance. So
it's such a good routine.
DS has won 2 weeks in a row, I think, right? So
I think so, yeah.
So it could be a third week to go, but we'll see. We'll see. Next up, we have Sam Coleman, and I need to find Sam's video because I, for some reason, can't hear the audio through my computer, which is annoying. But let me just find Sam so I can watch him at the same time as everyone else. Okay. All right, guys, you guys ready for Sam Coleman? Let's get it going. You ready, Jake?
I'm just trying to find it on the Discord now, sorry.
Oh, he sent this as a wee transfer thing. But what I'll do, I'll mute Jake, I'll mute it for everyone so they can hear me, but you'll hear it through my speakers.
Yeah.
Okay? All right.
No worries.
All right, here we go, everybody. Sam Coleman. Oh, I love the fact that I know nothing about these videos. All right.
Okay, this is the definition of last minute. I've literally just come up with this and made it quickly and recorded this. My family were having a sort of discussion in the background, so I've muted the sound, hence I'm recording a voiceover, but there's no sound basis to this trick. So basically, this is a way to reveal whichever prediction the audience chooses, A or B, in whichever Altoid tin they pick. In this case, they've picked this tin here, and inside is letter B. Obviously, this can be something a bit more exciting than A or B. And then you open up the other tin to reveal that inside there is, in fact, A. And this can happen whichever tin they pick. I can make A or B appear in either tin using this method. The tins are normal tins. There's no false bottoms or anything like that. There we go.
Short, sweet, and to the point.
Yeah, too right, man.
Here's the thing. I have no idea how that works.
No, same.
I have absolutely no idea how that works.
Yeah.
So if that looks as clean as it does in real life, that could be a super powerful tool.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous that he came up with that in about 2 minutes.
Yeah. I'm going to go back and watch that video a few times over and over to try and suss the method. Or Sam Coleman could be a legend and share it with the rest of the Society of Secrets.
Unless he blackmails us like last time.
Yes, yeah. Last time Kevin asked, well, I mean, he was likely going to win anyway because it was so good. But he did say that he would tell everyone the secret if he won. Also, we got Adam Wilbur. Everyone say what's up to Adam in the chat. As you guys all know, we watched the trailer at the start earlier of the incredible color psychology, and that's up for grabs to the winner of the chosen winner by the community today, by all of you guys at the end. So what's up, Adam? Thanks for tuning in. We have a lot to get through, though. We have another hour worth of content left to play, so I'm not going to hang around. I'm just going to straight up play the next one. So right now we have Sam Glowworm Sugarman. I believe he's called Glowworm because he's so pale. I have no idea. Everyone.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, everyone. Let's go with Sam Sugarman.
I've got a padlock here, Harry. Do me a favour, give that a mix for me. You can see there's a business card on the top of it, but don't worry about that just yet. Yeah. Amazing. Dave, if you could just do me a favour and just take any card for me. Amazing. Cool. Harry, if you could do me a favour and just say stop for me. Stop. Just say, happy with that. Harry, if you could take that card. Amazing. Don't look at it quite yet, put it in your pocket, or you can look at it, that's fine. If you could take out your debit card or your credit card for me.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah.
Amazing. If you could look at the first number of it for me.
Yeah.
And if you could put that into the second circle for me. So the very first number of the long number.
Yeah.
You got that, perfect. The card that what colour is your card? Red, right?
It is red.
It is red. Can you put David's card into the bottom two spots? If it's a jack, you can put 11. If it's a king, you can put 12.
Yeah.
King, you can put 13. If queen, you can put 12. Amazing. And then if you just take that number and subtract it from the card on your debit or credit card and put that in the second slot for me.
Yeah.
So you should have. Yeah. Is that look good? Awesome. If you just give that a pull for me on the top. Amazing.
Ooh.
Harry, if you take off that card for me.
Yeah.
Unwrap the elastic band from it for me. That's amazing. If you open that up, you should see something right inside. What's right?
The 4 of spades.
Reach into your pocket for me, Harry. Just find a card for 4 spades. Thank you
Four
very, very much.
spades.
Thank you.
Love that. Love that. By the way, I can see a spelling mistake on the title on screen now. Sorry, Adam Dadswell. There shouldn't be a space between dads and well. That's my mistake. I apologize. Quickly go into Sam's routine, though. It looks like we've frozen on the Zoom.
Read the first line in a nice, loud, clear voice.
We're back now.
The man will pick blue.
Yeah, I hope Sam understands that he's called Glowworm and stuff because we're so jealous of him.
Yeah, for being so pasty for his age. Just a heads up, yes, I apologize to Adam Dadswell. There shouldn't be a space in your name there. Completely my mistake, trying to rush edit everything together. To the routine, though, from Sam, I love unlocking the padlock codes. There's always some sort of drama added to a routine like that. But the super smart thing for me is tying it in with a chosen card at the very start.
Yeah.
It intrinsically tells the participant that they could not have switched that prediction.
Yeah, 100%.
Wrapped in with it. Very, very smart presentation. Very, very good. So next up, we have Adam Dadswell. Again, massive apology for having the space in the titles there. You guys know that all of this was done super quickly. So, Adam Dadswell, let's go.
So basically, there's a quote, and I don't actually know where it comes from. There's a genuine quote, and it talks about, I don't know the exact wording of it, but it's this idea that as a person, you are essentially the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with in your life. I'm not sure if that's true, and I also don't know how the hell they would prove that.
Yeah.
But it's this idea that maybe it influences your values, what you believe in, your behaviour, etc. But it got me thinking, which was, I guess, in a way, everybody we've interacted with in some way, shape, like if you actually took that theory and expanded on it, you can argue that every single person you've interacted with in your lifetime has had some...
Has an influence.
Yeah, some form of influence, no matter how small that might be. And you may have someone who you're very close to who may have very little influence over how you act and behave, but you could have the briefest interaction with somebody who made you realise something quite profound, potentially. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get you to think of a person. Now, if I did get you to just think of a person now, there's a chance that you could potentially go for one of those 5 people.
Right.
So, just to kind of randomise it a little bit, but also just make sure you don't go for anyone too obvious, I'm going to write down a few ways in which you could know people in your life. Okay, so starting off very simple, a friend is quite a broad. How else would we know people? Now, the elephant in the room here is that you're my dad.
Yeah.
So if I write family down,
Yes.
it's probably not going to work too well. So we'll leave it a friend. I'll also someone you might know through hobbies.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. So lost contact, friend of a friend, friend, work, hobbies, lost contact. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So here's the idea. I'm going to basically mix these up, and you're just going to say stop at some point, and then whichever one you essentially land on,
Yeah.
is going to be the one that you're going to think about a person within that category. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So just whenever you want, just say stop.
No, top one now.
Top one now. There was no hesitation.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. I'm going to look away. When I look away, have a look at that, and then pop it in your pocket or sit on it.
Yeah.
So just hide it out of you or screw it up, whatever you want to do there. Cool. Okay, so here's the idea. I want you to imagine that you're sat in a coffee shop. It could be a local coffee shop in the town or village, and if you've got a favourite table in there, that's where you sat. And I want you to imagine you look at the door, door swings open, person walks in, sits down at the table with you, and this is a person that fits within that kind of relation, whatever you've just looked at there.
Okay.
I want you to imagine you're having a coffee, you're catching up. Now this might be strange for you, right? Because this could be a lost contact, which would be quite a strange one. Or it could be like one of your closest friends, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but you're having this catch up with them, and you find yourself, after a little bit of talk, ending up talking about an area that it's not necessarily a problem in your life, but it's an area that you may be looking for some advice in, and you can imagine them giving you some advice. And again, that might be a strange thing depending on who it is.
Yeah.
But they're giving you a different perspective on things. And at the end of that, you feel as though you want to say thank you to them, and you say work closer to. I got work associate.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for me. That's close enough.
Yeah.
The real question is, how do I get a gin? Enjoy your coffee.
I want to watch the video about it now.
No, you're not.
Yo, love that.
Yeah, super love that, man. You can tell that Adam's comfortable just going up to a table and performing a little 10-minute set like that.
Yeah.
He lives about 5 minutes down the road from me, and we haven't arranged to meet up yet, but we're going to soon.
You met him through the Society of Secrets as well, right? Or do you know him before?
but he works in the Oracle.
Man, you need to meet up with these people.
I know.
I met Adam first time, I think. Well, I mean, I was normally drunk beforehand at Blackpool last year, and he had some incredible stuff. He's just had a 1914 release.
Yeah. Perplections, is it?
What was it called?
Perplections, is it?
Yes.
I might be wrong, sorry, Adam, but I think that's what it was called.
I think so. He's incredible. Go and check it out on the 1914.com, I believe it is. Someone else also said that you look like you should be on the 1914, Jake, which I think is great.
Thanks.
Do you know what? I really love that routine because it's very real feeling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%. It's a magician might watch it and go, oh, well, yeah, I know the method. But anyone else will watch it and just appreciate it for what it is. It's beautiful little story.
Do you know what's funny? On my kid's life, I haven't even thought about what the method could be. I swear to you, on my son Thomas's life, I was purely engaged in that, like, deep. That was great for me.
Yeah. It's great.
George really Crowther said, wow, Jake, you washed your hair.
Dry shampoo.
So next up we have Permatemp Blake, who's actually just commenting right now. So Permatemp/Blake. I don't know what your surname is, Blake. And since you haven't shared it, I didn't want to put it up there for people to dox you. But we're going to play Blake's entry next. I'm excited to see this because one of the entries Blake had for I think it was the gimmick contest, or the first contest in general, was so good. Such a worker. Okay. Chris James said, another 30 minutes of me freaking out. I lost my ring. It was on my finger. Hate when this... All right, guys, here comes Blake. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you know what existed before slot machines?
Dice.
Dice. Well, dice and cards, right?
Cards.
Absolutely. I mean, you can see, like, in war times, people played cards. Cards were very popular. But because of the slot machine, there was actually a card game that was played long time ago. That has now since been phased out because, and you might recognize the symbols on the cards because they're various symbols you might find on lottery machines. So here you can see we have an 8-ball. Here you can see we have a cherry. And I mean, this obviously continues on for, a good while. We have another 8-ball. We have quite a few. We have like a coin. You see that on a slot machine.
Yeah.
And it's because these cards essentially emulate a slot machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling the cards, but I want you to realize that, you'd have a whole bunch of people play with these cards beforehand, but just so we can get an accurate representation of what it might be like to play this game.
Okay.
So how they would do it is they would first split the cards into 2 piles. Now, I'm going to handle... Yeah. They separate the cards into 2 piles. I'll go ahead and take this pile, and you go ahead and take that pile.
Okay.
And you're just going to mix these cards up. Don't look at them, just mix them up. Mix them up till you're happy with them. Alright. And you're happy with them?
I'm happy.
Okay. Go ahead and place them down. And so now, what I want you to do is I want you to pick any number of cards. Go ahead and name a number between 1 and 4.
3.
3? Pick any 3 cards. Just touch any one of them.
This one?
That one.
This one?
That one.
And this one.
And that one. Okay, and we'll set that there. I'm going to do the same thing with these cards. Go ahead and pick
3?
Any number. Any number, 1 to 4.
Okay. 2. I
2,
want 2
right.
this
Pick
time.
2. Pick 2.
Okay. This one.
Alright.
And this one.
Alright. You agree that's pretty fair?
Sure.
Alright, which of these 2 piles do you want?
I want this one.
You want this one? And which of these 2 piles?
Well, that one.
This one?
Those are the ones I picked.
Alright, and which one would you like to flip over? That one. Alright, and to do this fairly, I'm going to flip them underneath this. Okay?
Okay.
And it's just so we don't see...
I saw that. Yeah. No, I mean, I saw you put them under there.
Right. Okay.
Right.
And then which of these do you want to flip over? This one. Alright. And I'll go ahead and flip those over like that. And now, I'll go ahead and give the cards just a quick nice little shuffle. Alright, and you think that's pretty fair? Yeah. So, the process we just emulated was the spinning of a slot machine, right? So we just, essentially, all we've done was we pulled the lever, and we've had a whole bunch of symbols mixed face up and face down. You chose... I shuffled the cards at the beginning, you shuffled the cards, we just shuffled the cards face up, face down, so there's no way that I could know anything about this, right? There's no way you could know anything about this, and that's why this is such a great game of chance, and this is why it predated slot machines. So I'm going to take these cards, and we're going to go ahead and see what you got.
Okay.
So let's see. And like slot machines, 3 in a row, 4 in a row, 5 in a row, that's pretty much what you're aiming for, right?
Yeah.
So let's see what you got. What do you think you got? Cherries, 8 balls? Difficult to say.
Difficult to say. Hope it's 8 balls. Seems like cherries are usually the lowest paid.
And then there's coins. So coins probably.
Yes.
So let's see. We got nothing. Fair enough. We got nothing. Fair enough. We got nothing. Ooh. That's a new card. A wild card. That's interesting. Oh, and another wild card. Wow. That's pretty lucky. And then nothing. And then, wow, another wild. And then wow, and then another, and then a wow. Oh, and then like an 8 ball.
And I said
you said 8 ball. Look at that.
Awesome.
Look, there's no other 8 balls in the pack.
But I'm the one that picked them.
Yeah, you're the one that picked these.
Wow.
Look at that.
Good job. I win then.
That's a pretty huge jackpot that you just won.
Yay! I wish I would have bet more money.
That's true. All right.
Blake.
No
That's
problem.
Awesome.
No problem.
Awesome.
No problem.
That was so good.
Man, what a great spectator.
What a great spectator. Yeah, that was what a great routine as well.
Yeah, I think if I'm remembering correctly, Blake has kind of iterated on this a little bit and improved it from when he first came up with it, and he recorded a version of it. And this looks great, man. Honestly, like, he should release this 5 months down the line, 6 months down the line, a little pack of them.
Yeah, true. Yeah, get it designed up all nicely, like a slot machine. Yeah, it's great because it makes it understandable in a way to the participant, that they get like how random it is, because it's broken into something much more potentially more familiar to them.
Yeah, and it's not a card trick. It's like a game. It's like Uno or something. It's great.
Yeah, incredible. I also just want to read that this Chris James said, "This video made me cry, no joke. The lady reminded me of my stepmom. She recently suddenly passed away. Truly love this effect, my friend." Man, yeah, big love to you, Chris James.
Sorry, Chris.
Sorry to hear that, man. But I'm so glad that you're here, and the irony of your video being up next is incredible. So yeah, just big love to you, dude. And the next video we have is Chris James, and I have no idea what Chris is going to do, but Chris always brings his shit to the table. So it's about to probably go down with Chris James right now. I'm just going to line up the video so I can see it. I am excited for this one. I'm very excited. Chris James is the type of thinker that personally, like, his magic is very similar in my head to mine. So I'm really hyped to watch Chris's. Let's go.
Red or yellow?
Let's do red.
Okay, thank you. Red looks great on me. I'm gonna have you take the yellow. We're gonna put it on your hand there like that. Okay, people ask me as a magician, can I make things disappear? And can I read minds? Well, I can't do that, but I can influence. Come over here. Here I have a receipt, okay? I'm gonna take the receipt. We're gonna put the receipt just right there. Get out of the way, okay? Here I took a deck of cards and I wrote things on the deck of cards. Chipotle, chicken nuggets, ice water, no ice. I know it's a thing, you hippies. Subway, all these things. I'm gonna go through slowly and I'm just gonna have you select a card, say stop whenever you want, okay? We're gonna pick a few cards, so don't take forever to pick one card. Do what you want. Anyways, okay. We're gonna do the first one now. Just tell me when to stop.
There.
5 or the 10?
5.
The 5? Okay. We're gonna take the 5 and we're gonna put it right there underneath here just to get it out of the, so that the wind doesn't blow. Now, you could have picked chicken wrap, you could have picked soda, you could have picked In-N-Out, you could have picked soup.
Soup.
These represent choices you could have made, okay?
Okay.
But you didn't make those choices. Now we're gonna go through again, right? And I'm just going to slowly go through, and I just want you to say stop when you feel like you want to stop.
There.
3 or the 8 or the 4, what do you want?
3.
The 3. Okay. Another one. Again, no, I'll just fall off. You could have chose mocha frappuccino, gyro, pizza, Five Guys. You could have chose any of those, but you chose the 3. Again, choices you could have made. I'm gonna go through again and just want you to say stop whenever you want.
There. 5.
The 5. What's down? Okay. The 5. Again, you could have chose Jack in the Box, Denny's, onion rings, ooh, boxed orange juice, Subway, chicken nuggets. You could even chose Joker, Chipotle, but you chose those 3. Now for influence, in order to influence you to choose those cards and to prove it, that's my receipt of proof. But I took 3 cards and I placed them into this deck from a different deck. Not just any 3 cards. See, you could have chose any of these, right?
Yeah.
Ice water, Subway, boxed orange juice, berry lemonade, salad, hold the lettuce. Onion rings, Denny's, Jack in the Box, Five Guys, pizza, mocha frappuccino, gyro, KFC, BLT, all 52 choices, and you chose those 3 choices. Okay?
All right.
Let's do this. Okay. Pick up the receipt. Read the first thing, open it up, and read the first thing on the receipt.
It's a strawberry shake.
Strawberry shake.
Oh.
Strawberry shake.
Holy shit.
Okay, read the next thing on the receipt.
Is that, I think it's French fries?
French
Or is it
fries.
the surcharge?
French fries, yeah, French fries. French fries.
Oh shit!
And if you notice,
They're different colors.
exactly, and the way I influenced you was when I was spreading the deck, I needed you to get a little glisten. This isn't just a case for looks. When the yellows went by, the yellows popped out at you, because if you remember at the beginning, you put a yellow rubber band on the influence started from the second this whole thing started.
Holy shit! What the
Okay.
fuck?
But we don't know. These could be from anywhere. These can literally be from Burger King, from anywhere. They're from a certain place. Do you have your phone on you?
I do.
Take out your phone and dial the number that's down. We'll do, there's a number down below.
This one?
Yeah. 669. What is it? Let's see. 669 262 0710.
Put it on speaker.
Yeah, put it on speaker. Let's see what that number is.
Can I just hang up immediately after?
Thank you for calling McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Your call is important.
You can hang up. McDonald's.
Okay.
If you notice, what are the colors of McDonald's?
Oh yeah, it is red and yellow.
It would
Some
only be
sweet
good if
conscious
this
shit.
was McDonald's.
That's a fucking trip, dude. What the hell?
Isn't that crazy?
That is hella crazy.
And I want you to take that rubber band off your wrist. Because you have more mind powers than I do. Hold it in your hand and think of something. Hold it in your hand. Hold it, hold it. Grip it. Think of anything that comes to your mind right now.
Okay.
Open your hand. Are you kidding me? This is what you're thinking of?
That, you know, it's a regular on my brain.
Okay. But anyways, pretty cool, right?
That's a fucking trip. Oh my god, dude.
That's the power of influence.
What the hell? It really could have been anything too. I was like trying to be random.
What would you name this trick? Quick.
Inception.
Ooh, I like Inception. Okay. Well, a lot of people ask me though too, is there other cards? You can pick up that deck too and look through. Pick it up, go turn it around.
Looks like a regular deck, man.
Wow.
And Chris James is just the king of full deck tricks.
Holy cow. Okay. What do you think, Jake?
I just love Chris, man. Anything that he shows, this is brilliant. I love the presentation style, and his audience management's really good. Like, so some of the way like Pata reminds me a little bit of Sankey or someone like that. I just think like Chris has just got it so badly. Like, he's got it so much.
One thing that I love more than anything with Chris is that is his filming style.
Yeah.
That he's always like that's how I would want my filming style to look if I went out performing to spectators. It's just on the fly, it's raw. Here's a phone, here's a camera, and then he nails it. But man, how many layers were in that trick?
A lot.
The number on the receipt, the fact that she chose yellow and red, the fact that the colors for McDonald's were yellow and red, the layering within the effect that they could choose multiple face-up cards at every point. Holy potato chips, dude.
And if anyone is watching this and they need like a consultant or something, I think get in touch with Chris James, man.
Yeah, dude. Also, how commercial is that trick?
Yeah, no, way. I can imagine the packaging already.
Oh, man. Yeah. A red deck, when you open the tuck, it's a yellow.
Yeah.
The 3 yellow cards inside, so it looks like the French fries. Or like the tuck is red, when you open it, it's all yellow on the inside, like French fries. Dude, I'm actually like stunned by how good that was. Not like, yeah. Kicker on kicker on kicker. All right, next up we have Eviatar. Oh, Eviatar every time. He's so good. He's such a killer. All right, let's go. Ready? You guys ready for Eviatar Barzilay? I'm going to attempt to say that. I apologize if I get it wrong. Let's go, Eviatar.
Hi, Lloyd. Firstly, I need you to take your phone out and like have it near you with, I think you have iPhone, so Safari open. And yeah, you will see. Okay. Now I will try something. And if you were here, you could tell me the number, but we'll use Google. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Oh, okay. Give me a number between 1 to 6. 3. Okay. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 5. And another one. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, Lloyd, I know you may be suspicious about Google, but I promise you it's okay. So now we have 2 cards, and I will do a spoiler for you. In the end, you will have a word in mind. Okay? So I told you to have a phone near you. So take up your phone and search on Google words Wikipedia. Then go to the Wikipedia page about words. You can pause the video if you want, but I will continue. Now you need to choose one of the cards. Like if you had, let's say, 2, you will go to the second category. Okay, so pick one of those 2 cards and go to that number category. Now, if you're in, take the other card. Like if you started with 4, you will now do it 5 and the other way, and go to that number. Count the number, the words from the start, and until you reach the number you want, and lock that word in mind. If you have a problem, you can I don't put the video again and see if you can understand. But now I will read your minds through screen. That's the hard part. The word you're thinking of is, okay, I know it. It's time, huh? Yeah, I know it's not. Okay, now next thing. I need you to close your eyes. Okay? I can't see why I need you to do like to the camera, so in the live I can see. Close your eyes and imagine you are in a hotel, one of the fanciest hotel you know, and in the world. You have a large bed, a mini fridge with a lot of snacks, and now you are going to the window and you look outside and you see a big structure in front of you. Okay, still in eyes closed, big structure in front of you. Now think in which city that structure is in. Okay, now again lock that in your mind, and again now you can open your eyes after you know. Now again I will read your minds. You are in New York City. Okay. Lastly, I will again use cards, and if you were here you could tell me to stop, but you're not, so we will do that randomly. Okay, so, and like stop here, put the card in. I could stop more or less, or the opposite, less or more. Now I will show you the card. I really don't know the card. Okay, again remember it. Fine, I'll put it in again, and I will read your mind. So your card is, that's a hard one, 4 of diamonds. Now you're probably thinking, how did he do that? How did he know which card, or anything you will think? So I will show you. Here I have a plakat in Hebrew, plakat with the stuff I knew you will not choose. Okay, it's my work, I think. Yeah. So in the other side, I have the stuff I knew you won't pick. Okay. That's how I knew. I knew you won't pick 2, Paris, or 6 of clubs. No. Yeah. Thank you.
Wow. I thought he had gone so wrong. Genuinely. The first one, the words, I've never seen that before.
No?
No, not like that. Have you seen that before? It was great.
I don't think so, actually, no.
Search the word
so
words
cool.
in Wikipedia, and then in any order, whether you want the first card or the second card, from the random numbers that you chose, between 1 and 6, look at the word or the category number. I'm quite stumped on that. Did you do it? Did you go along and do it? Because it's really fair. Like, I'm really stumped. Also, very smart to perform it through the camera.
Yeah.
Very, very smart to perform it through the camera. Yeah, I'm really stumped by the word too on that. Very blown away.
It's so good.
Yeah, really, really well done on that. I like that, man. I really like that.
I love him just like having the guts to go through with all that as well.
Yeah. I didn't think it was gonna go that right.
Yeah, waiting that long for the reveal would kill me.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have George Carruthers. I have no idea what he's gonna do. And just in case it's any, I don't know why I'm saying this, but based on his sense of humor, I haven't watched this video, so it could be. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be great. So let's watch George Carruthers.
Hi, this is my entry for the Mentalism competition. I call it the Great SOS Hotel Room Dilemma. So here we have 10 magicians who all suddenly look like Lloyd Barnes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And all these magicians are going to the Session Magic Convention. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And all these magicians have got a room booked for the night. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rooms. So these magicians go to the convention. Unfortunately, Tar Lizard breezes into town, comes to the hotel and asks for a room. The receptionist says, "Sorry, Mr. Tar Lizard, we are completely sold out." "Do you know who I am?" he says. "I'm Terrell and Stewart from YouTube." So he blags a room. So we lose 1 room. So Lloyd then comes from the Magic Convention to the hotel to check into his room. The receptionist says, "Sorry sir, we've had a slight mix-up. We now only have 9 rooms for your party of 10.
Read the first line in a nice, loud, clear voice.
The man will...
Lloyd goes to the reception and takes his deck out. So then, Bo Kremer comes to them from the convention, gets his hotel room. Young Sam gets his hotel room. King OK gets his hotel room. Thrallmind gets his hotel room. Andrew Josh Niner gets his hotel room. Alex Bow gets his hotel room. Chris James gets his hotel room. And Craig Petty Ryland's dad gets his hotel room. So then Lloyd comes back to reception. "Sorry, I can't get hold of Kaylee. Is there anything you can do to give me a room?" "Well, Mr. Barnes, it seems that we miscalculated and there is now enough room for everybody. Don't you just love it when magic happens in front of your eyes?"
Performed for you? No.
Oh man, I'm so excited. This is something that I created, so
cool.
It's a little bit different. Because I created
Read the first line in a nice, loud, clear voice.
Oh crap! Guys, I'm so sorry. There was a technical hitch in the middle of that. I'm unmuted now. That was amazing. I hope you all heard the script and the story for that. I'm so sorry there was a technical glitch. That was amazing.
Yeah, and it pains me to say it, considering how much George bullies me, but...
I like that he said, like, Tyler Lizard for Tyler Lensman, Craig Petty, Ryland's dad, Andrew Josh Niner, because he looks like Joshua J. He absolutely destroyed the Society of Secrets, all of us.
Yeah.
I kind of want to watch that trick again, but we'll watch it later again, maybe, just because I'm quite fooled by it. It's a great premise for an effect.
Yeah.
Like when I was thinking, go on.
It's just really old school and kind of like, I don't know. There's something about it. I can imagine reading it in a book.
Yeah, I like that it's not. When I think of mentalism, I go to Chris James got a hotel room as well. Yeah, I think of like, think of a word, think of this. That was completely different. Really, I think like top marks of being completely different to everyone else or where anyone else would have gone.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed that 100%. Actually. The more I think about it now, the more I really liked it. All right. Next one, we got Kevin Ost, the reigning champ. One of the reigning champs. Let me just find him on my end here. All right, I have no idea what Kevin's going to do, but as you all know, he did not around. Kevin Ost. Here we go.
Perform for you?
No.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is something that I created, so
cool.
It's a little bit different. Because I created it, I'm a little nervous. So we're gonna start by taking a breath.
Okay.
I do this with the kids.
Okay, I like that.
You might be able to use this. I call it a 6-second breath. 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. All right, you ready?
Okay.
Here we go. I feel better.
Okay, me too.
I'm gonna show you something. I have to pull it up on my phone. So many pictures. This one, screenshot. You're gonna have 6 seconds to find the mistake. Okay?
Oh, jeez.
Are you ready?
I didn't know you were signing me up for this.
This is fun. This is fun. It's all
Drink
part
all
of it.
my coffee.
It's all part of it.
What if I don't find it?
That's okay. It's awesome that you don't find it.
Mistake. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet.
I'll tell you.
Tell me.
Don't worry. Everybody focuses on the numbers. The 2, 4, 6, 8.
That's what I did initially, yeah.
The mistake is in the words. Oh, it just signed off. Can you find the mistake? There's 2 thes. So good,
You
right?
look right at, yeah.
It's
you
so good.
So quick.
Yeah. So I've always been fascinated by puzzles and riddles and things. They force you to think outside of the box to solve a problem, right?
Exercising the brain.
And our brains are programmed to recognize patterns, right?
Yep.
It's literally built into our DNA. It's
So we teach too.
what makes the puzzle hard, but it's also what helped our ancestors with their survival. You know, identifying poisonous plants, staying away from predators, tracking prey.
Okay.
But even today, sometimes you see like a shadow in the corner of your eye, and you instinctively jump back because it might be a spider.
Oh.
Or when your heart starts racing because you see a stick that looks like a snake.
It's that instinct.
Yeah,
Right,
so I love
right.
this stuff. As a magician, it's my job to take these expectations and these preconceived ideas and hopefully turn it into a moment that's completely impossible.
I like it.
So let's begin.
All right, I'm nervous.
Me too. Me too.
All right.
In a moment, I'm going to have you think of a card. Don't think of it yet.
Okay.
Because first we're going to do something else.
Not thinking of it.
I didn't think of that. Let me see. What I'll do is, we'll go with this. Don't look at this, but can you put it in your back pocket?
Sure. Doesn't matter which pocket.
No. Okay. I'm going to use a few cards here.
Okay.
Just here for now. I'll show the camera first, and hopefully hopefully in the camera you can see the pattern of the cards, and I'll show you as well. Just like this. Can you actually hold it right here with one hand? Just like that. Yes or no, can you see the pattern?
I can.
Okay. And do you think you can remember all of those cards?
Yes.
Okay. Can you put your hand out flat, just like that? Yeah, and put your other hand right on top. Okay.
I'm nervous.
Me too. Think about the cards that I showed you.
Okay.
Actually, you can open your eyes, but imagine the cards. You can see them right here.
Okay.
Now imagine the 2 of diamond falls. And then the 8 of diamond falls. And then finally the 4 of diamond falls, but there's one card left right here in the middle. Visualize that last card that's left in your mind. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't think about the 3 cards that I showed you, the 2 of diamonds, the 4 of diamonds, or
dropped.
the 8 of diamonds. But focus on this one card that's in your mind. Don't say anything right now, but it's in your mind.
Yep.
Lock it in.
Okay. Locked.
For the first time, you had a free choice. Name the card that you're thinking of.
6 of diamonds.
Stop. Check this out. In the deck, there is no 6 of diamonds. In your hand, you can look. There's no 6 of diamonds.
Wait,
Take a
what?
look. Take a look. No, listen. There's a reason why you saw the 6 in your mind. There's a reason. You can look. Remember in the beginning. I showed you. We took a breath for 6 seconds.
Yes.
We even did, I showed you the puzzle for 6 seconds. In the puzzle, it said 2, 4, 6, 8. Everything was set, the time on the board is 2:46. Everything, so that when you saw the 2, the 4, and the 8 of diamonds, your brain instinctively finished the pattern and showed you the 6. It's wild, right?
Where'd it go?
For the first time, take the card out of your pocket. It's been there the whole time. Show it to the camera.
Did you put it there before? What?
Show the camera.
Oh my god. What? How did you do that?
Was that
How
fun?
did you do that?
Is that fun?
That was awesome. Oh my god, do it again! That was so cool.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
Yo. What?
Kevin is absolutely insane, man.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
He's the most affable, humble, likable person that I've ever seen on camera. He's so good.
That was sick. That's the type of trick that I would 100% do on a Fooler to my wife. Like, no doubt. Oh my god, that was good.
Yeah, and I'm the lucky man privy to the method, and it is brilliant.
Is it actually? I need to get my
Yeah.
charger a second. So, what was the concept? Hang on. Man, I'm a bit like blown away. I'm like speechless. That was so good.
I think there was maybe if he could add one more line, which was just like, when you watch this back, you'll see even then there was no 6 in the pack that I showed you.
Oh. Did she see a 6? Does she see a 6? Oh my good. So he shows us something on the camera, which we all seen, like that. Then she sees this. Somehow something sneaky happens, and then it appears. Oh wow! Wow! That's great. That's a great trick.
It's just the concept, everything is just so good, man. Like, I think Kevin's a teacher. I want Kevin to be my teacher. I want to go back to school and for Kevin to be my teacher. He's so nice.
Yeah, but he's the type of teacher where you'd never become the master because he's so good. That's so good. Yeah. Oh my. How are we gonna pick? How are we gonna pick a winner today?
I don't know. Roll the dice.
Yeah. Right. Next up, we have Ion 1023. I have no idea what we're in for right here. So here we go. By the way, we're 2/3 in. We have 19 minutes. Not even 19 minutes. The last 10 minutes or so, or the last 8 minutes are a performance of a non-valid entry from Sean Jackson. So that'll give us time to vote whilst everyone watches Sean's performance. So we're down to the final quarter of an hour-ish, 12 minutes of submissions. Okay, here we go, everyone. Ion 1023.
Hi guys, I performed this trick to my family yesterday. Since they love detective stories, so this presentation is based on that. To save time, I will skip the script and go straight to the performance. So I make this box to create a mysterious vibe. So the basic plot is a criminal will use some random numbers to pick the target, weapon, and location, etc. to challenge the detective, something like that. So here we have cards representing the number 1 to 9. Can you freely select one?
This one.
This one? Okay. So the criminal first need pick a target who holds one of these items. So let's see what you get. So you pick the number 2. Let's see. We have a number for each of this. So number 2 will be the notepad, okay? Now, can you help me to pick another number? So we don't need any of this.
This one.
You pick this one? Okay. So after we pick a target, of course we need a weapon. So here is a list of weapons. Can you see? Gun, poison, bomb, blah blah blah, etc. So let's see what you get. You get number 7. So number 7 will be the knife. So you pick the knife, the notepad. Lastly, we need to pick a location. So I want you to name some general location that people will go. For example, house, school, etc. And I will write it down on these empty papers.
Okay. Maybe the park.
The park.
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
The office, maybe.
The office?
Yes. Shopping mall.
Shopping mall.
Okay. Parking lot.
Parking lot.
The hospital.
Hospital. Okay.
Maybe the zoo. The
Zoo. Oh, okay. Zoo.
School.
School. Okay. School.
And swimming pool.
Okay. Swimming pool. Okay. So can you please help to fold the paper like this?
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to switch the position of any of this? Okay, like this or like this. Okay, you can switch. It's okay?
Yes, okay.
So can you pick a number, the last number?
This one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see what you get. 5, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the middle, okay? So this will be the location, but I'll give you an option. Do you want to change with any of this? Like the first one, do you want to change?
No.
No? Okay. The second one?
Yes.
Yes?
Change.
You want this one?
Yes.
Okay. This one? Do you want to change this one?
No.
So you want...
What's in your hand?
You want this one?
Yes.
Okay. So this one we don't need to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you want this one?
No.
This one?
No. Change.
Change? Okay.
Yes.
So
No.
you don't need?
No.
Last one?
No.
Okay. So you end up with one location, which is the office, okay? So now the criminal has everything he needs. Everything is picked randomly, so he thinks no one can solve the case. But little does he know that everything has been predicted. So of all things, you end up with a notepad, right? Which is actually the only item that will lead us to the next clue.
Oh.
Can you read it?
I'm locked in this office. Help.
It tells exactly the location you randomly named. Finally, we have the weapon you selected is the knife. So we have this box sit here from the very beginning. Can you see this? Can you please open the
Yes.
compartment here? So inside the compartment, we have the knife.
Just like
Wait.
2
Say
months ago.
that again. Say it again. I just unmuted you.
And I feel like crying watching that. I think, I don't know what his real name is, but Ian started learning magic 2 months ago because he liked yours and Craig's videos.
2 months?
And that is like a parlor trick that Andy Nyman would do or something. It's so good.
That was amazing. That was insane. I love that trick. I would perform the hell out of that on Kaylee because she'd love it. Because I know we love escape rooms and games like this, so that's something that would engage her specifically properly. And I don't know the full method there.
It's so good. It's so good. And also, him and the spectator, English isn't a native language, and he's not completely comfortable talking in English, and he killed it.
Wow, dude, I really, really, really like that. Really like that.
It's so good. It's so good.
I'm just typing, but I realise I can speak to Sean, who's watching the thing. Sean, like we mentioned, I commented back to you in the group yesterday, because your video is an older video, all the contest entries have to be created specifically for the contest. That's why I asked you if it was still okay to show it, even though it wasn't valid as an entry, because the reason we run these contests is to push everyone's creativity. So whatever the theme is, from whatever day it's announced, that the idea that you create must be then created from that day as opposed to old ideas, if that makes sense. Wow. I am...
Just to say, sorry, that's completely on me. I forgot to put it in the guidelines for this one, sorry.
blame Jake.
Yes.
But yeah, we did talk about it in the group yesterday, and you replied back. So but drop me a message if there's any confusion there. But yeah, just for everyone listening, for the next contest, he's put a crying emoji. Yeah, these creativity contests are to push our creativity. So whatever theme we drop, you have to create a new idea. That way it levels the playing field for everyone, because some people could have an idea which is, they've been working on for 5 years and it's incredible and they get props made, and then somebody who's taking part in the creativity contest to come up with something within 2 weeks then sort of really doesn't get a fair chance. But Sean, you're a genius, and I'm sure whatever you do create, you're probably gonna come close to, if not win the next one. So yeah, here we go. But Lorenzo Cappuccini, I think I have put a spelling mistake there, so I apologize for that. Whenever I video edit, by the way, Jake, I don't know if you ever do like any design work. I never look at the spelling. I always look at how the image looks. So I was worried about the title animation and the Ken Burns effect and the 20% drop in opacity, and I didn't look at the spelling. So I really apologize because I hate spelling people's names wrong, and I've done it twice today. So I'm a loser. But here we go. I'm super excited. And Tigger T says 2 months for Ion 1023.
Yeah, I think it was 2 months he said, but whatever it was a couple of weeks, a couple of months. It was not much time at all. And he's just thrown himself into it so hard.
I really, really like that effect that he did as well. Like
the props, everything is gorgeous.
Yeah, I gotta say it again. I actually don't know the method. There's one bit I could pick up on, which I would probably refine towards the end, but here we go. Here's Lorenzo Capitani.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
For this mentalism demonstration, I'm going to use 4 books. And you probably recognize these. These were my favorite books as a child. I read them hundreds of times. You probably read them many times yourself. And I hope to use them to illustrate the relationship that we can build with objects we get familiar with. So start shuffling these books up. I'm just going to blindfold myself.
Okay.
And when you've done that, I just want you to pick one book from the 4.
And?
One book.
Yes.
You have a book. Open the book at a random page.
Okay.
And then just pick a random word on the page. Maybe make it a long word just to make it hard for me. Like a nice long word.
Okay.
When you have that word, write it down on the phone, just so that we can show the camera later.
Yes, all right.
And when you've done that, just you've written it on the phone.
Yes.
Just put the phone face down on the table and pass the books. Have you shuffled the books? Give the books a nice shuffle. Okay, fantastic. So you've given these books a shuffle.
Yes.
I'm just gonna have a feel for the books and see if I can identify, just by holding the books, which of the books you picked your word from. I have to say I'm unsure between these 2 books. You picked one of these 2 books, didn't you?
Yes, one of these.
I do get that. Let's see. Was this the book?
Yes.
This was the book, right? Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna try and see if I can get to which page you.
Don't remember the page.
You don't remember the pages? That's fine. We'll just see. I'm getting a feeling. Did you happen to stop at one of either of these pages?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, fantastic. Now, so you chose one of the words on this page.
Yes.
Can you give me your hand? Focus on the first letter of the word in your mind. Just think of the letter.
Okay.
And just relax your hand. Just relax it. Point your finger. Relax your hand. Just relax. Relax your hand. Think of the letter. Think of the letter. Relax your hand. Or were you thinking of the letter Y? The word begins with the letter Y.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Think of this word. Does it evoke any emotions in you? Something like maybe some memories of like many years ago? Maybe. I feel like this word has something to do with time, maybe with age.
Yes.
It starts with Y. Is something like young, or was the word young?
Yes.
Young. Young?
Youngest.
Youngest. Okay. Amazing.
Yo.
Yeah. Lorenzo is something else, man.
Oh, Jake, you did a super chat. You legend. Oh, and David Blair. What? Dudes, what are you doing? Thank you so much. You guys are rock stars. Man, that routine.
It's killer.
I have one idea of what it could be in my head. Yeah. And if that's the method, that's bonkers.
Yeah. There's two ideas I've got, and both of them, it's just great.
Yeah. So in my head, I feel like, I don't know. And if it was, then it went like, you know?
It's just so good, and I love the Spot the Dog books as well, man. Represent Spot.
Spot the dog. Spot the dog. Oh man, that was great. That was really good.
So clean. I want to see that done to in front of a crowd.
Yeah, that was so good. All right, next up we have Lorenzo. Please let us know how that works in the group, in the Discord, because I don't know.
Yeah, and you're nice enough to share the last one, so please.
Yes, Lorenzo, please. Right, straight up, Jake, no BS. I am fooled. Right, I've said it. There. Yeah. I'm fooled.
Same.
Spot
I think
for life.
same.
Yeah. All right, next up we have Yendor. I like the name Yendor. I hope I'm saying it correctly. I feel like it should be said like Yendor. Power of Yendor. Okay, here we go, Yendor. You're up. I'll drop a tutorial if I win.
Oh, more blackmail.
The bribery. Bribery will get you a long way. True. Let's go, Yendor.
Okay, this is going to be my entry into Citing Secrets Mentalism contest. So I have two people helping me out here. I have Lindsay and Michael, and we're going to start off by doing a little experiment to see how connected your minds can be. So if you could both sit kind of flat in your chair, legs and both feet on the floor. Lindsay, you're going to be the receiver. Michael, you're going to be the sender. So for this first thing, what I do need you to do is I need you to be in a relaxed state of mind, Lindsay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is go ahead and close your eyes for me and just allow yourself to relax. And as you're sitting there, I want you to remember any touches, feelings, taps that you might get. Remember where you feel them and how many times you feel them, okay? All right, perfect. So, and then, let's see, let's try... Lindsay, if you felt a touch or a tap, go ahead and raise the hand on which side you felt that. Perfect. Put your hand back down. This time, go ahead and indicate how many times on your hand with your fingers, how many times you felt that tap. Good. And with your opposite hand, could you touch where you felt those taps? Perfect. You can go ahead and open your eyes. Michael, did I touch Lindsay at all? No. Who did I touch? Me. How many times? 3 times. Can you show her where? How much for? It was a little weird.
Okay. That proves to me that you guys are connecting really well. So we're going to try another experiment. I'm going to have both of you make a drawing, and hopefully those drawings will match. Now, the way we're going to do this is we're going to use a technique known as automatic writing. This is a technique the psychics would use where a lot of times they use it in missing persons cases where they'll place a pen to a board, close their eyes, allow the hand to move across the board, and when they look at the board afterwards, they'll see images and words and pictures that will lead them to the missing person. And we're going to try using that right now. So Lindsay, again, I need you to get in a relaxed state of mind, but a little bit deeper relaxed. So if you could just go and place your hand on top of mine and press down. Press down, in fact, put your arm up like this and just press downwards, or just continue to press and look up at me while you continue to press. Just press them up, take a deep breath in, and out, and deep breath in, and out, keep pressing harder and harder, and relax. Close your eyes all the way down, just relaxing deeper and deeper. Keeping those eyes tightly closed at all times, unless I say otherwise. That's right, keeping those eyes tightly closed at all times, unless I say otherwise. I'm going to talk to Michael for a minute, but I will get back to you. Just continue to keep relaxing as I'm talking to Michael. Michael, in a moment I'm going to have you come up with an image. Now, I don't want this to be something obvious that most people would draw, like a house or a cat or a boat. I want this to be something that's maybe in the back of your mind, but something that's simple that everyone can recognize. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you on a little bit of a journey. What I'm going to do is hold my hand up here. I want you to start my hand. As my hand comes down, I want you to imagine you're seeing a piece of paper in my hand. And as soon as you know the color of that paper, just tell me what color that paper is. Green. Green. It's very interesting that you say green. See, when I tell people and I do that, most people think of a piece of paper that they see all the time, and they think white. You mentioned green. That tells me that you're someone who's more of an extrovert. I would also say that you're probably someone who does actually believe in psychic abilities. Does that make sense? Yes. Awesome. I'm going to try another little thing here. I'm going to do the same thing this time. I'm going to bring this paper down towards your eyes. You're going to see an image on that piece of paper. As soon as you know what that image is, just lock that image right there into your mind. That's what you're going to draw. Okay? Alright, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and grab a pad for you. A dry erase pad here. Go ahead and hold on to that. Just like that. And uncap this for you. Now don't draw anything just yet, but just hold on to that. I'll let you know when to start. And I'm going to talk to you now, just keeping those eyes tightly closed, just like we said. And I'm going to hand you this pad. Hold on to that. Perfect. And I also have a marker, just mind your fingers on the nib here. If you could hold on to that, just one hand on the board, one hand on that. Place that right there. Don't move it just yet. In a moment, I'm going to have you ask you to start to move the pen on the board. Don't do it just yet. Don't think about what you're drawing. Just allow it to move whenever I tell you to go. Mike, will you go ahead and start your drawing now? And Lindsay, go ahead and start now. Just move the hand around. Don't think about what you're drawing. Just allow your hand to move. Good, you guys are doing great, by the way. Just keep allowing the hand to move. And looks like Michael's done. Lindsay, you are done too. Go ahead and stop. Keep your eyes completely closed. I'm going to get this off you before you mess your fingers up. Good. Keep those eyes tightly closed. I'm going to grab this off you as well. I want everyone on camera just to see what she drew. Hopefully you can pick out what that is. In a moment it might come clearer. I'm going to hand you the pad again. I'm going to count from 1 to 5. Lindsay, you're going to open your eyes. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyes open my way. Don't look at your pad just yet, but in a minute I'll let you take a look. Michael, on the count of 3, if you could go ahead and turn yours around, and hopefully those drawings will match. 1, 2, 3. What do you got there? That looks like a smile. That looks like a smile. I think they did a great job, don't you? That proves that two people's minds can be in sync. Thank you.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Wow. That was sick.
I love adding the PK touch at the start to it. And it's like justified. They're making a connection. It's so
yeah.
good.
Yeah. I loved everything about that. What I loved is the guy in the chair.
Yeah.
Could not keep he was freaking out because he looked over at her pad and he was like, because he's seen it. And it was like the perfect timing.
Yeah. Where are these people finding all these dream spectators, man? I need some of them.
I love that routine. I genuinely love that. That's like the perfect routine to do like at Christmas at a dinner party. Do you know what I mean? Christmas dinner.
And in terms of like improv, working on the fly and just talking the patter, I don't think I've spoken to Yandel before, but I'm pretty sure he's done walk around work or he's done magic for like 15, 20 years or something, because he knew exactly where he was going with it all. So good.
Yeah. Yeah. There was something quite confident about his performance, quite natural. And also I love this whole see the color of the paper and unless I'm wrong on the method, but without getting too far into it, I love the little touches like that he put in there. And also, that was a great routine, man.
Really good. Really great routine.
Really. Sean, so as my entry doesn't get it, do I get Insta followers and the mug? I'll follow it Insta. I'm going to let everyone vote, and then as the people are voting, we're going to watch yours, Sean. So as the vote comes up now, everyone can scan your phones, go and make your vote, and then I'll give people 2 minutes to do that, and whilst then we'll play in Sean's video. Then we'll come back at the end of Sean's video and announce the 2 winners, which will be the first winner will be chosen by you, the people, and then the second winner will be discussed between me and Jake as we're watching Sean's entrance. So I'll give it till, say, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes for you to all vote by scanning the QR code or typing in the URL. So let me just double check the QR code works. Yes, the QR code works. So Chris has a great comment. He said, "Can I recap?" Yes, Chris, I will recap real quickly now before everyone chooses. So to recap, obviously we had the color. Also, the main winner will get Color Psychology by Adam Wilbur and Vulpine Productions. An incredible magician fooler, layman killer, powerhouse routine that Adam has taken all around the world, from the Chicago Magic Lounge to the Magic Castle to Blackpool to his TED Talks. Like this is just a stone cold killer worker entertainment piece. But this is what you're going to receive, courtesy of Adam Wilbur, the man himself. So the contestant entries are as follows. If I skim through the trailer, we had DS Magic with the Matrix routine. Multiple layers, multiple effects with a big crescendo ending. Some beautiful moments in there with that red pill and the note inside it. Great. Following on from DS Magic, we had, I think it was Sam, what's his surname? Coleman, with the multiple out mint box, which I seen a notification pop up saying that he's already dropped the tutorial in the Society of Secrets Discord for anyone who wants to learn that. And I actually do really want to learn that because I know the perfect routine I would use it for. Following Sam Coleman, we had the Glowworm. We had old Glowworm come up here with the padlock solve, where you solve, 2 spectators, participants solve the combination to a padlock with a kicker ending of unlocking a prediction which was made before the effect began. Incredible piece of mentalism. Adam Dadswell, again, triple apologies on the space in the surname. Oh yeah, dude, this routine was chaotically good. Oh, I love this. This is the type of thing I would 100% do at a coffee shop with my mate. Oh.
It's so casual, but still so intimate, and there's just something there. It's great.
Yeah, for anyone that didn't see it, you have somebody think of someone and how they know them. They never tell you anything beforehand, and you can reveal who they're thinking of and how they know them. Clean as a whistle. Very smart routine and really well performed. Then we had Blake Permatemp. With the incredible routine of taking something that a lot of us may know or be familiar with and turning it into a really organic piece of mentalism that makes it much more impossible but far more familiar. Yeah. Really good. And a great performance. I think after Blake then was Chris James, right? With the McDonald's trick named Inception by the participant. This was layers on layers on layers on layers, stacks on stacks on stacks. of effects built in here. Super commercial, super powerful. This one kind of left me with my jaw on the floor, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean that video could literally be a trailer.
Yeah, yeah. If that was a product, you just put that out and buy it now at the end. Done.
No need for any talking heads. Just put that out.
Yeah, yeah. If I could receive that deck in the post and like buy that from like a shop, done. Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, the receipt kicker, the name kicker, the color kicker. If that, I'm telling you, if Chris went and got elastic bands that when you drop them, they turn into the golden arches. Not even joking, because you can get those made, because you can get any shapes made.
Yeah.
If he made elastic bands and it drops into the golden arches M, that is 100% a best-selling product all day, every day. After Chris, did we have Eviatar? Oh, and he performed it to us through the camera. And he fried me with the word reveal. Big time fried me.
He's just coming on in leaps and bounds, man. It's so good.
There's something about Eviatar's presentations which are really, they seem like, and I mean this in the best sense, they seem like simple. Like, oh, think of a number between 1 and 6. It's never like think of a number between 1 and 100. It's always like simple, elegant, and then powerful, like foolers, like really, really smart.
Yeah. And he's worked on that for like the whole 2 weeks. He's been working on that. It's so good.
You can tell. It's killer. It's killer. George Carruthers. Oh yeah, we had the technical glitch in the middle of this one. This was great for many reasons. First of all, my ego got well and truly massaged. I feel he massaged everyone's ego with the Society of Secrets there. But what a different way of approaching a mentalism piece. Completely flipped it on his head. I think probably the most unique entry of the contest, I would say.
Yeah, there's just something different about it, wasn't there?
Yeah, the most creative entrance, creative approach to an effect for the contest. I really, really, really loved that. Really loved that. Then Kevin.
I can't say enough about this.
The K stands for killer. Killer Kev. we have Glowworm. We have, I think someone called you Budget D Christopher earlier. We have Killer Kev.
Thanks for that, Chris. Yeah. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
But Killer Kev. I almost want a full tutorial for this dropped. To purely perform it on Kaylee. Because I kind of feel like this is the type of trick that she'd freak for. Which means, to my head, it's a great piece of magic.
Yeah, that's such a good like barometer to go off. If you know your significant other's just going to freak out.
Really, really love Killer Kev's trick again. Everything was smart about it. The whole presentation, all wrapped into the number 666. I was hooked from the beginning. Because I knew as soon as he showed the can you spot the mistake thing, I knew I couldn't take my eyes off it. Because otherwise I'd miss something.
It was Darren Brown by way of Louis Theroux. It's just so good.
He looks a bit like Louis Theroux. And that's a good compliment. Guy's a legend.
Yeah, I mean that as a compliment, by the way.
Next we have Ion 1023. Oh, this routine as a whole might be my favorite routine in there.
Yeah, it has my heart.
this and the Matrix routine itself, like the thematic elements of those routines. Oh, Tigger T is asking for a link in the chat. Alex, if you're there, can you put a link in the chat? Oh, actually, I got you, Tigger T. I got you. Let me drop that link in the chat right there. Yeah. I mean, and the fact that you said he's been doing magic for what, 2 months?
Something along those lines. Not long at all.
Everyone's bringing a unique element to think about when it comes to making your votes today, guys. Think about what type of magic you guys were creating 2 months in. I still think I was just trying to figure out what a double lift was supposed to be. Or was. I didn't even know. Okay, after Ion 1023, we had Lorenzo with the Stone Cold Fooling book test.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, with something like that, there's the temptation to have like an old pile of books, be wearing a suit, looking just cool as hell, staring
Yeah.
there like that. And he did it with the Spot the Dog books, and it just worked. It just worked.
Yeah. There was something so... It's less is more, right? Less is more.
Yeah.
And it plays here really well. All right. Next up, we have Yendor. I feel like I have to say it like Yendor.
Because he's a Viking or a
Yeah,
dwarf.
yeah. This whole performance, everything about this I especially love like the setup, the participant who just couldn't contain himself. Yeah, and yeah, like you said, you can tell Yendor's. But I hope, because he was so confident. Like he was such a strong performer.
Yeah, he has to have been doing that for a little while, and if not, then
He's
I'm
a
quitting.
natural. Yeah.
If he's just a natural, I'm quitting.
Yeah. So, though that's the roundup. I'll give the link and the QR code one last time, and then we're going to watch Sean's performance while we all vote, and gives me and Jake time to have a little chat about who we're going to pick. There. Okay. So, 2 seconds to quickly put in the link is in the chat. It's on the screen. It's on the QR code. Go and make your vote. And now let's watch Sean's performance as an honorable mention, because it's a great trick. It's created by Sean. The only sad part is that it was created before the contest ever took place. So everyone enjoy Sean, and I'm gonna converse with Jake.
Have you got some coins on you at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. What I'm gonna do is I've got an envelope in my wallet with a prediction on it, which I'm just gonna leave there. Yeah. What I want you to do is choose an amount of coins that you've got. Yeah. So as many or as little as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put the rest away. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to take one of the coins. I want you to flip it up, catch it on the back of your hand. Okay. Yeah. Have you got it?
Yep.
Okay, what is it? Is it heads? Is it tails?
Heads.
Heads. Okay, and if you just put that down beside there, just so we can remember.
Yeah.
Do it again. Take another coin, flip it. What have you got?
Tails.
Tails. Okay. And you've got another one?
Yep. Tails.
Tails. Okay, so you've chosen how many times you wanted to play this game.
Yeah.
You've also flipped the coins.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've placed them down there. That envelope has been sat there this whole time.
Yeah.
You'd like to take the envelope and take out the prediction. Open it up. What does it say?
Says scan me.
Okay, so if you can grab your phone and scan the QR code. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, and go to whatever that says.
Yeah.
Okay. Has that gone to... No? Okay, so that was for my Instagram. If you want to search for me, it's Sean Jackson.
Yeah.
.80.
Yeah.
And there I am. And hopefully, at the top of the bio, there's a little prediction. Can you read it out for me?
I had a strong feeling you would decide to play 3 games, and that result would be 1 head, 2 tails. I had to post it here for all to see, and that's exactly what I've got.
Okay, that was the end of it. Can you all hear me? Okay, I think we have a winner. We have two winners. We have the public winner. Let me just converse with Alex for the admin. Jake, type one name to me right now because we're down to two. We're down to two.
Oh no! What two?
The
Type
one.
it in.
No. Okay, we need some more votes. We're gonna give you 2 more minutes, guys, to go for the poll. Let's see how we're looking. Oh, it's so tight. It's so tight. All right. All right then. Jake, are you ready?
No.
Okay. Everyone ready for the winner to be announced? Jake, let me just get a confirmation from you in the chat. In the Discord chat, can I get a confirmation? Oops, let me just see there. Okay, all right then. We have 2 winners. We have the People's Champion. I'll announce the People's Champion. Jake, you're gonna announce the one that we pick between us, okay?
Okay, excellent.
All right. Oh, I'm so nervous for everyone. But guys, I just got to say, you all absolutely smashed it out of the park. Everyone surprised me this week. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this level of quality. I was expecting to be fooled like by one, not any one person, but I was expecting to be fooled once in general. I've come away from this contest with more questions than answers, and I was fooled by quite a lot of elements and even entire routines there, and I'm not lying. I swear to you on my child's life, there's certain things that I've seen in the contest that I do not know the answer to, genuinely. With that being said, the people have spoken, the community has spoken, you guys have all chosen the winner as selected by everybody here on my channel, on YouTube, and there was a lot of votes coming in, but the winner, again, is DS Magic for his Matrix routine. And I'm not surprised, so congratulations, drop some love emojis, drop some fire emojis. Incredible work. That Matrix routine, I think there's something that intrinsically resonates with everybody watching this stream about the Matrix routine. We all try to find ways. I think a lot of us, at some point, all of us have looked to weave the story or the elements of the Matrix into our magic and mentalism, and to do it so well in such a killer routine. DS is the winner, as chosen for by the people. So dudes, congratulations. You have won Color Psychology from Adam Wilbur and Vulpine Productions. So DS, drop me your... Well, I already have your details, but as long as they're the same details, because you've won before, then please send over your details again if they've changed. And Adam Wilbur will be sending you a Color Psychology compliments of Vulpine Productions. So big thank you everyone to Adam Wilbur. Congratulations, DS. Now comes time for the toughest one of all, the one that was chosen between me and Jake. Jake, take it away.
I mean, just to kind of preface this, whilst we were watching Sean's video then, if you looked in the tiny little box with mine and Lloyd's face, we're literally typing to each other non-stop because it was that close. There's just, it's impossible to choose out of that. But I think there was one that we both liked because of how kind of true it stayed to the mentalism theme and just what it meant, like how it was presented, everything about it. I think it's got to be Ion, isn't it?
It's Ion 1023. We chose you as a winner. I think for me, the thing which pipped it to the post was the fact that you've been doing magic for 2 months, and there's one thing in particular in that routine that I am strictly fooled on. So to be so fooled by somebody who's just started off in Magic, I think it's really impressive on its own. And that choice was difficult to make, just to let everyone else know. There was some... I mean, I've seen things from certain people that left me astonished that some of you watching may not have picked up on. But there were some real touches of brilliance in all the routines. But yeah, Ion, congratulations, dude. Thoroughly deserved.
Yeah.
Jake, any extra words for him? Because I know you're a big fan.
So well deserved. So well deserved. And there's so many. I mean, like Blake, the way Blake has iterated on his effect from the original video he put out a little while ago, his presentation has improved so much. The way he speaks, his patter, like people are coming on in leaps and bounds in a matter of like 2, 3, 4 weeks. And it is insane being able to actually see that with video evidence, like week to week, just changing completely. So much faster than I ever did, probably faster than you yourself ever did. 100%. It's so cool, man. It's so cool.
It's what it's all about, right? This is literally what a secret society. This is the Magic Club that I wish I was a part of. It's just something that would have pushed me out of my comfort zone, would help me improve, where you can actually like see incrementally the improvements each and every week. And for me, the big thing with this challenge was getting people to perform. We had the gimmick challenge, we had the creativity challenge. This is about getting people to perform. Everyone that entered, you all went out there and smashed it. Super proud of all of you. And so Ion 1023, drop Jake your info if you can, and we'll get you hooked up, and I'll get you a Society of Secrets mug sent over as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm astounded by people. I really thought this is the competition that would have the least amount of people entering.
Originally, I thought that like the first week or so, I was like, oh no, there's going to be 2 entries. Oh no, it was just the fact of the matter was everyone was just working that hard. They didn't send them until yesterday and the day before.
Yeah, exactly. But I thought asking people to go out and get performance footage is always a nightmare. It's always a nightmare because people make excuses for themselves not to do it because they're apprehensive. And you guys went out there and absolutely smashed it. So big shout out to all of you. And I do want to say as well, even though Sean unfortunately was disqualified purely on the basis of it was something he'd created, but just too soon, almost like he predicted the competition was going to happen. I don't know if how much you guys know about this sort of stuff, but what Sean's created is completely unique, and there's nothing like it on the market out there. And believe me, I've spoken to Sean in depth about this. What he's got is really original, and it achieves something you just literally, if you try to get down to the nitty gritty of anything else that exists, you can't actually do what Sean did with anything that you may even think is similar on the market. So huge props to Sean for A, the creativity, B, the problem solving, C, the doing. It takes so much to go and do and get off your ass and make your own effect. And then a bonus point for going out and performing it, getting some footage of it being performed. So thank you so much, Sean. Thank you for being part of the contest. Just unfortunately, well, I'm trying to think of something which is not an innuendo, but you came to the contest before everyone else entered. But massive. This is the type of thing that probably would have won it, especially when we find out the method. But yeah, I'm going to head over to the Society of Secrets Discord now, because I think there's a bunch of methods that have been dropped in there for us all to learn from the contest. I'm really excited to learn that. Anyone else wants to come and join the Discord, just go to patreon.com/LloydB. And Sean is right now in the chat asking for followers on his Instagram. So Sean, can you type your Instagram in? And just for you, because I feel awful that you didn't get to put your trick in, what is your Instagram? And I will say it nice and loud for everyone at home to come and follow. So Sean, I'm waiting for you before we log off the live stream today. But Sean's saying he has 1 follower so far. Well, he's gotten 1 follower. Any other final things you want to say, Jake?
Just thank you, man. Like, thank you everyone who's actually went out there and done it. It's so cool. I can't get over it. Like, it's so good. Seeing people just push themselves to do that. And also, Kevin and Lorenzo, please still share the methods, even though the blackmailing didn't work.
Yeah, Kevin Lorenzo. Adam Dadswell, that effect was sick. Chris James was a tough one to not pick as a winner. I'll give him props as well. But I think what you said was that the fact that like Ion is so fresh in Magic to come up to put all that effort into that way. Not that nobody else did either, but yeah. But Chris James, if you're listening to this, what you have there is a best-selling product. And if you can add in that
100%.
addition with the elastic bands, even thinking that like if you took 2 elastic bands and you crossed them over, like if they were like a red and blue one or something, and you cross them over like this, the top halves could kind of, or you laid them down right on someone's hand, and then took an odd photo, right? So let's just say
oh yeah.
Let me see with my camera. So let's say you did this and you dropped the mic. Quite literally. But imagine you did this, right? You took someone's phone, you put 2 rubber bands on their hand, and then you take a photo, but of just the top halves of the bands, right? This is really primitive, but it would make, is that upside down for everyone? But it would kind of make the shape of the McDonald's M. Do you know what I mean? Like this sort of thing. And you could come back to it at the end. So you could say, look, I'm going to place these 2 bands on your hand, take a photo, we'll come back to it later. Something like that. I don't know. Something, but just a callback. Super good. Sean has said he sent me a thing. Everyone go and follow Sean Jackson .80. That is Sean Jackson .80 on Instagram. He really wants some followers, guys, and he deserves it after coming up with such an incredible piece of magic. That unfortunately wasn't allowed. But yeah, that's it. I really want to say a huge thank you to you, Jake. You are the beating heart of these competitions. Literally, if it wasn't for you, I don't think they'd be running as they are. You offered up all the gifts, the competition prizes. Thank you so bloody much, man. Honestly.
All good, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. But it's tell me it's not worth it, man.
I've just had so much fun. Like I feel so inspired. I genuinely feel inspired after watching it and taking part in it. So thank you so much, dude. Will you be here for the next one?
Yeah, I mean, if you carry on paying me, yeah.
As long as I keep on paying you nothing, then you'll be here.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But we need to come up with a theme for the next contest.
Chris James sent over some amazing ideas, and but one of them that we both really liked was just kind of no holds barred. When we come back after Christmas, in like, I don't know when you plan on doing the next one. Just anything. Just have a competition where it's just anything, because there's a couple of weeks and it's after Christmas, and just anything.
Anything.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it might work, it might not work, but
okay, all right. I have 2 things going on in my head. The first one is anything goes, or it just has to fool us.
Oh, that's a good one.
Gotta go for the jugular, something that floors us, but it can't be stooged or like faked.
So both of those ideas will probably need a little bit more than 2 weeks, maybe.
No, I don't think so. No, well, it's gonna be it'll probably be like 2 weeks to the day, maybe, or even something, because of the way Christmas falls in the UK. But maybe we have a vote on it. If guys in the Society of Secrets, in the Discord, in the competition chat channel, everyone go and throw some suggestions in, and we'll take a vote. We'll put up a straw poll and we'll take a vote on it. How's that sound?
Sweet.
I've had the best time ever. Thank you so much, Jake. Thank you, everyone, for watching, for taking part, and we'll see you again. We'll be live next time for the Patreon jam, for the Society of Secrets jam, which will probably not be on Christmas Day, but we'll figure it out via a message to all the Patreons, and then we'll be live for the contest again in about 2 weeks ish. We'll see you all very soon.